love. Pretty little thing, let me light your candle cold. So mama, I'm sure I to handle now, yes I am. Not trying to speak loud in the words, but I'm a man with the greatest fear. Got to knock on me, but I can love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I'm gonna prove every word I say. Advertise the love more free, so you can play the bed with me. But run on, not out of the bed. Tips in love, pretty little thing, let me light your candle cold. So mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes I am. Hey, hard to handle that. Said baby, here I am, a man on the scene. Give me what you want, but you got to bring it home to me. There's a good little love and then I got a little more in store. When I get the baby throwing it on, know you'll be around for more. Boys run on, not out of the bed. Touch and love, pretty little thing, let me light your candle cold. So mama, I'm sure I'll handle now, yes I am. Yeah, try to handle that. Get it. Candle calls of mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes I am. Yeah, hard to handle that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, hard job. Now, no. Oh, yeah.
success, no stress, and lots of happiness. Not gonna blast you on the radio. Not gonna lie to your family, no. Not gonna hate you in the magazines. Not gonna compromise. Not gonna diss you on the internet. My mama taught me better than that. I'm better than that. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. I'm a survivor. After all of the darkness and sadness, sun comes happiness. If I'm surrounded by positive things, I can't prosper. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it. I will survive. I'm a survivor.
Some things never seem to change, and every day I stay the same. Moonlight swelling through the trees, it never seems to wane. Sometimes I feel like I'm a silhouette, like my imitation leads me towards regret. Sometimes I wish that we had never met. I'm faking every step, stealing all the breath out of my lungs. Got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb. You're stealing all the breath out of my lungs. Got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb.
Disconnected, out of mind, I'm unaffected by the
this light. Born in a compromise, raised on white lies. They say the road to hell is paved with gold. At 25 I feel content with caution, dodging my halo, dodging my halo, dodging my halo. You're stealing all the breath out of my lungs, got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb. You're stealing all the breath out of my lungs, got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb. Uncomfortably numb. We're undone and uncomfortably numb. The seasons change, we stay the same, so we're blue in the face. I need the pain to soothe my brain. You're stealing all the breath out of my lungs, got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb. You're stealing all the breath out of my lungs, got me in the dark speaking in tongues. Tell me, when did this stop being fun? We're undone and uncomfortably numb. Uncomfortably numb. We stay the same. The seasons change, we stay the same. We're undone and uncomfortably numb.
I know she said it's alright, but you gon' make it up next time. I know she knows it's not right. There ain't no use in lying. Maybe she thinks I know something. Maybe she thinks it's fine. Or maybe she knows something I don't. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of trying. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no. So don't tell me, you might just let it go. And oftentimes we're lazy, It seems to stand in my way. 'Cause no one, no, not no one likes to be let down. I know she loves the sunrise, no longer sees it with her sleeping eyes. And I know that when she said she's gonna try, well, it might not work because of other ties. And I know she usually has some other ties, and I wouldn't wanna break them. I wouldn't wanna break them. Maybe she'll help me to untie this, but until then, well, I'm gonna have to lie to her. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no. So don't tell me, you might just let it go. And oftentimes we're lazy, it seems to stand in my way. 'Cause no one, no, not no one likes to be let down. It seems to me that maybe it pretty much always means no. So don't tell me, you might just let it go. Harder that you try, baby, the further you'll fall. Even with all the money in the whole wide world. Please, please, please don't pass me. Please, please, please don't pass me. Please, please, please don't pass me by. Everything you know about me now, baby, you're gonna have to change. You're gonna call it by a brand new name. Please, please, please don't drag me. Please, please, please don't drag me. Please, please, please don't drag me down. Just like a tree down by the water, baby, I shall not move. Even after all the silly things you do. Please, please, please don't drag me. Please, please, please don't drag me. Please, please, please don't drag me down.
Hey Potters fans, are you ready for some Pacific Empire League action? Let's send it up to the booth to get you ready for today's action, right here on Stone's Broadcast Networks.
Well, good evening and welcome to McBean Stadium in Lincoln, California for another exciting evening of Lincoln Potters baseball. My name is Mark the Phantom Lowe. I'm here with Raleigh the Engineer, and tonight we'll bring you a big one. Game one of a three-game series between your Potters and the PEL leading Healdsburg Prune Packers. Lincoln is 8-5 and in second place in the league standings, but they're definitely looking up at the first place Healdsburg, who is 15-2. The teams met once this summer, 8-7 walk-off win for the Prune Packers, so payback very much on the mind of your hometown Potters. Game 2 is tomorrow night in Healdsburg. Game 3 is back here in McBean on Thursday. Manager Tyler Robertson sending ace right hitter Adon Perez to the mound tonight. Let's take a look at the Healdsburg batting lineup that he will face, and it is formidable. Hamchuck, Maloney, and Sharpio. The first three, Joey Kramer with 10 home runs and 25 runs batted in the fourth spot. Hayslip also hitting the ball very well. Lance in the catching spot, batting seventh. Bohm, Caruso, and Tatum to round out the lineup for the Prune Packers. They'll send Luke Harrison to the mound. But right now, let's talk about Adon Perez, the right-hander out of Modesto, California, and Cal State Northridge. He is 3-0 on the season, a 3.07 ERA, 26 and a third innings, 24 hits, 27 strikeouts, and 9 walks. He pitched against the Prune Packers in that 8-7 Healdsburg win, gave up 6 runs in 6 innings, left with a no decision as the Potters were leading 7-5 after the top of the 7th inning and couldn't hold on to it and eventually lost that one, as we said, 8-7 in the last at bat for the Prune Packers. So Healdsburg 15-2, 24-3 overall. Potters are 27-8 and 8-5 in league. Let's take a look at the standings while we have a chance. Healdsburg at 15-2, as we said. Potters 8-5. Then the Solano Mudcats, who are taking on Medford tonight up in Oregon. They are 7-9. The Crabs have kind of bounced back. They had a tough first 6 outings of the season, taking on the Potters and the Prune Packers on the road for 6 games, but they bounced back. They're 6-9. West Coast Kings 4-9, and Medford at 3-9. Again, Medford is taking on Solano in a game tonight. So we are just about ready to go. Robbie Hamchuck is the first hitter. He is in the transfer portal for the Prune Packers. He's batting 167, but that's a little misleading. Just 12 at bats, 2 hits. He has a home run and a run batted in. Right-hand hitting center fielder. And before we go too much further, we've got to say Sophia Lee from one of the other music academies or not, I can't remember the name, but she did a tremendous job on our national anthem with the violin. We have been hitting some national anthem winners lately, just kicking it, hitting it out of the park every time, and she just, I don't know what you say about violin. It was melodic, it was impressive. I don't know. Riley the Engineer, help me out here. Come on. It was pretty good. Oh, jeez. That's why I don't give you a microphone. Although I can't say anything because I had one and I couldn't come up with anything better. 2 balls and 1 strike on Hamchuck. As Riley the Engineer says, it was pretty good. Put that on your blurb for your book. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Maloney to follow, then Sharpio. The first 3 for the Prune Packers. We're in their gray, purple, kind of wine-colored stuff. That's fouled out of play. The traditional Prune Packer garb. Potters are all in orange tonight. Very bright orange, I might add. I think Sophia Lee, she was going to give up the violin, Riley, then she heard you say it was pretty good. That's hit high up in the air, short center field. Shortstop's going to go back. That's Gargett fighting the sun and makes the catch for the first out. Let's take a look at that Potters defensive alignment while we have a chance here. It's Brennan in left, Cole Eaton in center, Jacob Doyle is back. He's in right. Freethy at third tonight, Gargett at short, Cade Parker second, Zach Chamiso's at first, Riley, Eli Small behind the plate, Adon Perez on the mound. And here's Maddox Maloney, who's been very impressive so far out of University of Oregon. 390 on the campaign as he takes that breaking pitch in for a strike. No home runs and 4 runs batted in. I thought Sophia was hanging around. Yeah, she's hanging around, Riley. I hear you say something more about her, I think. I think pretty good, just doesn't get it. Outside corner for a strike. I know how to say it. Bravo. That's what you say. Bravo. Bravo. Bravissimo or something like that. Is that a music thing you say to people? Willie, you help us out. High for a ball, 1-2. No, you can't say encore. Encore, we can do encore for Thursday. 48-hour encore. Encore. Come back. Do it again. Riley says it was pretty good. 1-2. High again, 2-2. Perez at 91 miles an hour on that fastball. 2-2 on Maddox Maloney. Playing at shortstop for the Prune Packers. Here's the 2-2. It's hit sharply but foul down toward the dugout. Going to come back on the field. Somebody's going to have to get up and get that. There we go. Well done. I think that's, I wanted to give credit to the guy who's hustling out there. Always give credit to hustlers. Chopper to the left at third, picked up by Freethy across the diamond. He's going to get him by a couple of steps at first base. So JR roams to his left, picks it up, gets it over to first, and with 2 outs, it'll bring up the left fielder, Connor Sharpio, out of Santa Rosa Junior College and now Cal State Long Beach. Connor with a .303 average. He has 3 home runs and 16 batted in for the Prune Packers. Takes a break and pitch in there for a strike. Riley, we're going to have to work on our compliments. We're going to, the way that Star Spangled Banner's been going lately, we're going to have to give compliments a lot. That is down. Remember, we had the voice. We have Kristen Brown, the voice. Then we have, I want to say Lily, but somebody the next night was tremendous. And then Sophia, breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. 1-2 on Sharpio. He's followed by Joey Kramer with the Big Ten home runs. There's a chopper down to first. Big hop for Chamiso. He steps on the bag, and Perez impresses in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Prune Packers nothing. Potters coming to bat.
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in our store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Situated on the corner of Lincoln Boulevard and 5th Street, this iconic building has been the home to several hotels over the decades, the most famous and longest running of which was the Lincoln Inn. Having undergone several renovations and architectural changes, this building is the current home of Old Town Pizza, which boasts not 1 but 2 floors for your dining enjoyment.
Bottom of the first inning from McBean Stadium. Mark the Phantom Low here with you, along with Riley the Engineer, who finally came up with a good description of Sophie's performance on the Star Spangled Banner. It was stupendous. Thank you, Riley, for coming up with that 3 minutes after she left the booth. That was really good. Peyton Brennan will start us off. In fact, after this pitch, we'll take a look at the batting order for your Lincoln Potters. Harrison delivers outside for a ball. Brennan, Freethy, and Doyle, the first 3. Eli Small in the number 4 spot today. Then Parker and Chamiso, Eaton, Gargett, and Will Lindbergh batting 9th, the DH. He's been hot lately. Peyton hits one, a grounder down to first base. It's picked up by Joey Kramer. He'll get it himself. And the first out recorded here in the bottom of the first, and that'll bring up J.R. Freethy, who hits at a .318 clip out of University of Nevada. And defensively for the Prune Packers, we saw Kramer at first, Tatum at second, Maloney at short, Caruso at third, Sharpio in left, Ham, Chuck, and Hayslip in center and right, and behind plate, Eamon Lance. For Luke Harrison, who is 1-0, 13-inning pitch, 16 hits, 17 strikeouts, and just 2 walks. and a 3.46 ERA. The first pitch is down low, goes through everybody. The umpire finally goes, I'll pick it up. Probably did that thing where, probably did the exasperated sigh and went, I'll just do it myself. Popped up, right side, it's going to be Kramer again, and he'll make the catch for the second out. So Potter's go meekly first and second, and will leave it up to Jacob Doyle. Jacob hitting at .349 with 3 home runs and 21 batted in. Also 4 doubles and a triple on the season. 9 walks to go with his 29 hits. Harrison's first pitch is the fastball. It's a little outside at 90 miles an hour, so it's 1 ball and no strikes. Eli Small, the catcher, will follow Jacob Doyle. Just getting started here from McBean Stadium. Jacob hits it high in the air to short left center field. Coming on is Hamchuk. Still coming on. He'll reach up and make the catch. So both teams go quietly in the first. We go to the second. No score.
Astro Air Design Incorporated, where you feel the difference. We are a locally owned and operated heating, air conditioning, and custom sheet metal company committed to the highest quality of craftsmanship at a competitive price. Our trained and certified technicians have the knowledge and experience required to install, maintain, or repair your home comfort solutions. Our upfront pricing gives you the peace of mind because you know your price is locked in. Call Astro Air Design Incorporated today.
Here in Michigan, we do more than just survive the winter. We thrive during it. You simply can't keep us away from what we love most: great times and amazing beer. The snow transforms the landscape and lays the path for adventures yet to be had. Trails ready to be explored, and freshly groomed hills ready for the first run of the day. And later, as the sun descends, it's time to unwind with great conversation and even better friends. Experience a taste of Michigan winter with Founders Brewing Company, born and brewed in Michigan.
Top of the second inning, we've got Joey Kramer, Camden Hayslip, and Eamon Lance, the first 3 hitters against Adon Perez, who retired the first 3 he faced, just like Luke Harrison retired the first 3 he faced in the bottom of the first, which brings us to the top of the second. This is the first of a 3-game series between these two teams. Tomorrow night it's in Healdsburg, and then back here on Thursday, which right now is scheduled for a 7:35 first pitch, since it's supposed to be a little bit warmer on Thursday. So as of now, that is a 7:35 first pitch on Thursday. If you're coming out, outside to Kramer, just have people just keep streaming in. Makings of a really good crowd out here for a very good game between the Potters and the Prune Packers. Kramer, 10 home runs and 25 batted in. He's hit a line drive into center field. Going back is Eaton, still going back, and that's against the fence. Kramer is in at second base with a double. That's just a rope out to left center field, and Cole Eaton just started running as soon as it was hit. Kramer, who's hitting .394, forget the home runs, .394 is pretty impressive, and he doubles to open up the top of the second, and Camden Hayslip will be the hitter. .333 for Camden out of University of Alabama, 5 home runs, so 15 home runs in the 4-5 hitter spot for the Prune Packers tonight. Camden, a left-handed hitter. Big guy. I'm going to say 6'3". Probably. I don't have any roster sizes here, but I'm going to say 6'3". Taller than you, we'll say that. Okay, very good. That's it high in the air and deep to right center field. And it is out of here. So 2 swings for the Prune Packers here in the second inning, and the tranquil around this game has been shattered. As Hayslip with his 6th home run of the season, not much doubt about that one. He now has 18 runs batted in. And the Prune Packers are up 2-0. So it started with Kramer, the clothesline out to left center field, and then Hayslip with a no-doubter to right. And that'll bring up Eamon Lance, the catcher. Out of the Arizona State University, Eamon Lance, batting .308 with 3 home runs. 17 runs batted in. He takes in the dirt for a ball 1-0. I feel bad for fans who went to get a beer. They come back and the game has changed. It's like when that's popped up right side. Called by Chamiso. He's in foul territory by the coach's box and makes the catch for the first down. Like you go to the refrigerator or something during that one of those Euro 2024 games and you miss a goal. I mean, come on. There's got to be some sort of like red zone for goals or something. I think I got to do something about that. Garrett Boehm is the batter. Garrett looking for his first hit. Just joined the team a little while ago. He is the dog batter, right? If he strikes out, it's half price on dueling dogs. It's already a 2 for Tuesday for Loomis Basin, so, I mean, it's still already good. Garrett's from Texas Tech University, and he hits a line drive to right field. Doyle's coming up, and he's going to make the catch shoulder high for the out. So no strikeout, but an out. 2 outs here in the second, and Cole Caruso will be our hitter. Cole from the University of Michigan, hitting at .293. He also has a pair of home runs. Everybody in the lineup except Maloney and Boehm have home runs for the Prune Packers. He lines that one to right. Doyle's coming on again, and he's going to play that one on a hop. It's a line drive single for Caruso. Third hit of the inning for the Prune Packers, and Cole is at first base with 2 outs, and Jake Tatum, the number 9 hitter, hitting at .333, comes in. Jake out of University of Houston. Home run, 8 runs batted in for the second baseman. Swinging and misses an off-speed pitch, 0-1. So Hayslip with the big hit, a 2-run home run, 390 feet, 101 miles an hour off the bat, according to my friend Carson over there. That's popped up out of play. Carson does work here, right? He's not just handing me cards. He does have a job or something. I just said it was my friend Carson. It doesn't mean my friends can just come in here and write things down on index cards. And they can if they want to, if I had any friend. 0-2 here on Tatum. High fastball. 1-2. Top of the order, Robbie Hamchuk on deck. Prune Packers went very quietly in the first, but not so much here in the second. A double, a home run, and a single. 1-2 now on Tatum. Looks like he's going. There he goes. That's fouled out of play. So Caruso faked like he was going, then he waited, then he took off. Oh, there you go, Riley. Mammoth, shaved ice. That's got to be the Mammoth, right? And then kind of like just a large behind him. Yeah. That's a Mammoth blueberry, you think? Followed by a regular orange. Okay. 1-2 pitch is hit. Pass to me, so into right field for a base hit. Caruso's going to go for third. Doyle picks it up. The throw is strong, and it's in there, right there, and he is out at third. Jacob Doyle with just a seed from right field, and Caruso is out by a couple of steps. But the Packers do score twice here in the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. They're on top, 2-0.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Old man knocked on my front door with my teenage boy and a couple more from up the road. He had 'em by the collar.
Bottom of the second inning from McBean Stadium. Mark the Phantom Low here with you, along with Riley the engineer. Carson and Jason are the interns tonight, and Willie Preston, of course, the legend, is manning the PA. Here's Harrison to Eli Small. The first pitch is down low for a ball. Eli 275. No home runs, 7 runs batted in. He hails from Elkhorn, Nebraska, and is at the University of Kentucky. Followed by Cade Parker. Inside corner for a strike. 1-1. Then Zach Chamiso. So 4, 5, and 6 for the Potters here against Harrison as they're trying to make up the 2-run deficit. And look out. Lance is going to go out and talk to the pitcher and said, that wasn't a strike. Don't throw it there anymore. They believe in very direct communication. Nothing fancy, none arm angles or anything. He says, don't do that again. 2-1. That's why they're so successful. They just, cut through all the bull. Just tell you what to do. Swinging a foul. That was inside, but not anywhere near as close to inside as the other one was. Nolan Thebe on ball retrieval tonight. With the locks are flowing. The blonde locks for Nolan Thebe. Small takes a breaking ball outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Eli. There's Piper the Peacock, fresh up another loss to a mascot race. I didn't even watch that one. I knew what was going to happen. It's like a rerun, Some little kid won and he lost. Swing and a miss from Eli Small. He's down on strikes. First strikeout for Harrison. We said 17 strikeouts and 2 walks in the 13 innings coming in. Here's Cade Parker. Cade, 273, leads the Potters with 5 home runs. Might be the active leader with 21 runs batted in. Actually, Cole Eaton has 22. He is in the lineup tonight. Also 21 for Doyle. There's line drive into right center field. That's a base hit right past the outstretched glove of Jake Tatum at second base. So Cade picks up the first hit for the Potters. And with 1 out, here's Zach Chamiso, and Riley the engineer gets all excited as that's his favorite player. Zach hitting at .333 with 4 runs batted in. He is 9 for 27. Scored 4 times, picked up a pair of base on balls. He lifts that one into short left center field. Coming over to the left fielder, comes in, makes a diving catch on one leg. Sharpio out there, went down on one knee, fighting the sun. It's a very difficult sun field out there. That was an excellent play. I thought that one might drop in, but it does not. So 2 outs, still Parker over at first base, and here's Cole Eaton. A home run, 22 runs batted in for Cole. Steps up here against Luke Harrison. Cade Parker over at first base. Eamon Lance behind the plate for the Prune Packers. Shows bunt, pulls it back. There goes the runner. The throw's on the money, and he is out at second base. A very good play by Tatum to short hop that one, turn around and tag out Parker at second base. So the Potters don't score here in the second. We go to the third. They trail 2-0.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Get a 4th of July Potters t-shirt and 4 Potters tickets. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student-athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of the third inning. It'll be the top of the order. Robbie Hamchuk, Maddox Maloney, and Connor Sharpio against Aiden Perez, who gave up 2 runs in the second inning. He is in there for a strike. Hamchuk popped out to the shortstop his first time up, so he is 0 for 1. Currently in the portal. Swing and a miss on the fastball from Perez at 90 miles an hour, so it's 0-2. Maloney on deck. Top of the third inning here from McBean Stadium. Misses outside. Eli Small behind the plate for the Potters. Bounce house going well down there, Riley. I know you're always concerned. As you know, if there's a lull, you want to go down there yourself, but I'm sorry, it's way too packed. You cannot go down there. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking pitch. And that is the first strikeout for Aiden Perez. He's got Hamchuk for the first down, and that'll bring up Maddox Maloney, who grounded out to third his first time up. The shortstop hitting at 390 coming in. Coming to us from the University of Oregon. Steps in here with 1 out in the top of the third. Yeah, I can't see a way that you do that, Riley. Fastball's in there for a strike. Now, did you eat before you showed up today, or are you going to go, why don't you give me something from Hobby tonight? Oh, way to go. Fastball's outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Watches that one go in there. It's in there for a strike, 1-2. Recap, Sophia Lee was our violinist today at the Star Spangled Banner. She was stupendous. Get that out there. Get that on the record. 1-2 pitch is high. We needed a mulligan on that because all we came up with was pretty good. I think it's because she was in here and we were nervous. 2-2 pitch. Chopped against the screen, so it'll stay 2-2. But now we can get the stupendous out there, and then she can put that on her resume or whatever when she goes to her, the London Conservatory of Music or Juilliard or something. They go, hey, they said I was stupendous at the Potters game. Accepted. Breaking ball. Oh, wanted to call strike 3, and I couldn't. 3-2. Connor Sharpio, the left fielder, on deck. 3-2 pitch. Popped up right side. Chamiso takes a look and goes, nah. Zach knows these fields. He's been see, that would have been your car out there, Riley, if you had parked there. But your dad told you not to. 2-2, or 3-2, excuse me. Outside and low, ball 4. First base on balls issued by Perez, and Connor Sharpio will be the next hitter. Grounded out to first base his first time up, but he has power, 3 home runs, and a .303 average out of Cal State Long Beach. Joey Kramer on deck. Fastball is in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Short lead at first by Maloney. Perez's next pitch is fouled against the screen, so quickly ahead of Sharpio. Saw Connor playing at Santa Rosa Junior College, and now he's going to Cal State Long Beach. The cowbells have come out. That's good. That's a good sign. Good crowd out here for a Tuesday, a warm Tuesday. There goes the runner. The pitch is outside. The throw is not going to be made. And it's a steal for Maloney. He's at second base now. 1-2 on Sharpio. It is a 2 for Tuesday. We have to remember that, Riley. Loomis Basin Brewery is the host for 2 for Tuesday. Half off of their products, which are excellent. Breaking ball swung on and fouled off the mask of Eli Small. So when the Potters give you, half off something, it's half off something good. It's not half off the worst thing in the world. The worst thing. We got somebody sent us that stuff by mistake. Make it half off, which is a brilliant idea, by the way. As Eli, I think, might have a equipment problem with the mass, and so he's going to go over to the dugout. No, they put half off Loomis Basin, okay? And then what do you do if you win? If dueling dog batter strikeout, half off dueling dogs. So stupendous, I think you'd call that, wouldn't you? Very good. It's pretty good. It's better than pretty good. It's stupendous. So Eli gets himself a new mask, and we are ready to go at 1-2 on the left fielder. Playing in that, Sunfield's already made a nice sliding catch in this game, fighting that Sun. 1-2 pitch has popped up, out of play again.
NFL ball brought to you by Sam Burns, lawyer specializing in DUI and marijuana defense. Give Sam a call or visit him online. BetterCallSam.law.
1-2 pitch again as Maloney gets a pretty good lead at second. Parker trying to shadow over and keep him a little close. And reaches out and spoils that one down the right field line, down where the parking lot Potters usually hang out. Don was here. I saw him. Now he's probably getting probably half off. Yeah. T-Mac was here too, I think. Oh, yeah, there he is. Good call, Riley. Wearing the Potters Hawaiian shirt. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch right there by Perez. 2 outs, 2 strikeouts, and then that's going to bring up Joey Kramer. Now, Joey Kramer in the first inning, Hayslip hit a home run, 390 feet, 100 miles an hour, 101 off the bat. Joey Kramer's double was 107 miles an hour off the bat, and we think it landed about 390 feet away. It went off the fence in left center field. So it was a pretty well-hit ball, and he's up here with a runner at second and 2 outs in the third. Joey, 394 on the year. Breaking balls hit to left. That is down for a base hit. Run will score. Throws coming in, and Kramer will stay at first. He has an RBI single, and it is now 3-0 in favor of the Prune Packers. Just jumped all over that first pitch and hit it down the left field line. Brennan cut it off, but not much he can do about it. And here's Hayslip, who hit the 390-foot home run back in the second inning. 5th hit of the day for the Prune Packers. Fastball outside, 1-0. Hayslip from University of Alabama. Came in at .333 with 5 home runs, make that 6 and make that 18 runs batted in now. Short lead at first by Kramer. Line drive center field, but Eaton is right there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the Packers score 1 on 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the third. They lead it 3-0.
This job is the Esplanade Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the topside included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Welcome back to McBean Stadium. Bottom of the third inning. Prune Packers on top 3-0. Potters will send up Cole Eden, Caius Gargett, and Will Lindberg 7, 8, and 9 against the left-hander Luke Harrison out of University of Texas. His first pitch is down low to Cole, who's batting .273 with a home run and 23 runs batted in. One 1-0 coming up. Harrison from the stretch. Eaton takes a fastball, and it's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was 88 miles an hour. Harrison's been topped out at about 90 so far in the first 2 innings. Cole hits a ground ball out to second base. Tatum picks it up. Over to first for the out. So Eaton is out for out number 1 here in the third, and that'll bring up Caius Gargett. Out of Anderson, Indiana, and the University of Kentucky, Mr. Caius Gargett hitting .308 with 3 runs batted in for the Potters since joining the team a couple weeks ago, maybe week and a half ago. This is Caius' 7th game, so about that. Right-handed hitter against Harrison with Will Lindberg to follow. Caius takes outside for a ball. 1-0. Potters with 1 hit. Cade Parker singled in the second. He was cut down trying to steal to end that inning. 1-0 pitch is hit sharply, but cut off. No, not cut off. Into left field for a base hit. I thought Caruso was going to be able to make the stab, but it got by him. It got by Maloney, the shortstop coming over. It's a base hit for Gargett, the second for the Potters. Clean single to left field, and here's Will Lindberg, who's got the average up to .306. He has been hitting well lately. Had his first home run the other night. He has 8 runs batted in. And he's up here with Gargett at first and 1 out, and Peyton Brennan on deck. Left-hander against left-hander. The throw over to first base and back in is Caius. Caruso playing up at third base against the left-hand hitting Will Lindberg. Fastball inside. 1-0. Six left-handers for the Potters in the lineup today against the left-hander Luke Harrison. Fastball's in there for a strike. Will Lindberg from Gold River, California. Cal State Northridge. .17 games, just 36 at bats for Will. Breaking balls fouled off. 1-2. He has a pair of doubles and a home run. He's also got 10 walks. Creeping a little bit farther off is Gargett at first base. Lindberg fouls that one back to the screen. Close, but not really close to the Stones Broadcast Network camera. It doesn't necessitate Riley, the engineer, going down and making adjustments, which he loves to do. Well, there's nobody in the seat down there, so you can't kick anybody out. Like, you really like doing that. Do it again. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He'll go over to first base and just to scare Gargett back in, and it was probably pretty successful. The head first dive. Fouled again by Will. 1-2. Two teams playing tomorrow in Healdsburg, back here on Thursday at 7:35 first pitch. Then the Potters are on the road going up to take on the Medford Rogues in a weekend series, but busy week the week after. Tuesday, I believe it's out-of-league play against the Athletic Edge Express, and then 3 games against the West Coast Kings before wrapping up the week on Sunday against the California Tigers. Get your tickets, LincolnPotters.com. There goes the runner. Pitch is popped up. Caruso couldn't find it. Now he's found it, and it's going to be out of play. So not much home action this week, but a lot of it next week, as your Potters, we said, on the road to Medford. Big 3-game PEL series against the Rogues, who have a match against the Solano Mudcats tonight. They're hosting Solano. So they were on the road a lot earlier, too, and they'll be getting a lot of home games coming up later in the conference schedule. Lindbergh chops it down to first, handled by Kramer to second for 1. Nobody covering at first base. It's a fielder's choice. Lindbergh is on. Kramer to Maloney for the force out. 2 outs, and here's Peyton Brennan. Grounded to first his first time up, so the left-handed hitting left fielder from Rockland, California, and UCLA, with a lofty .394 average coming in, 3 home runs and 12 runs batted in. Now he's got Lindbergh at first. Takes a fastball, and it's down low. It's 1-0. J.R. Freedy to follow. Potters trailing at 3-0. We're bottom of the third here from McBean. First of a 3-game series. That is ball 2. Harrison right at 90 miles an hour. Peyton Brennan with 2 of his home runs to right field and 1 to left center field. Outfield has moved a little to the right for Peyton. Look out, that hit him in the back. Got away from Harrison right away. You could tell that one. So 2 on with 2 out. Going down to second is Lindbergh, and here's J.R. Freedy, who popped out his first time up for first base. Hitting from the right side, the switch hitter. Playing out at third base tonight. So JR, after a meeting between Lance and Harrison, Potters with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Right at the bottom of the strike zone. Beautiful pitch by Harrison. Lindbergh at second, Brennan at first. Chop foul. So quickly 0-2 on J.R. Freedy out of Rockland, California. Comes in at .318. Home run, 8 runs batted in. 4 doubles and 23 base on balls for J.R. Freedy. Blake Barker is up and kind of stretching for Healdsburg. Not really throwing as of yet, but stretching for the Prune Packers. Freedy takes call, strike 3, outside corner. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We go to the fourth. Prune Packers up by 3.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number 1. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Top of the fourth inning from McBean Stadium. Aidan Perez is out on the mound for the Potters. He's given up 3 runs on 5 hits so far over 3 innings. He'll face Eamon Lance, Garrett Bohm, and Cole Caruso. 6, 7, and 8 for the Prune Packers. Lance popped to first his first time up. Out of Arizona State University and takes the ball. 1-0 on Lance. Comes in at 308 with 3 home runs, and he's driven in 17. Perez fastball moves him off the plate, but it's ball 2. 2-0. Good crowd out here watching this one on a Tuesday night. A 2 for Tuesday. Let's be sure we mention that. Hit sharply out towards shortstop. Gargett has it across the diamond on the money for the out at first base. So Lance is out number 1, and Garrett Bohm will be the next hitter. Garrett, the misfortune of being the dueling dogs batter tonight. So if he strikes out, it'll be half price on dueling dogs. Already half price on Loomis Basin. So, however, Garrett spoiled it last time. He flied to right. So he is 0 for 1, looking for his first hit of the season as a Prune Packer. Takes a fastball too high. Perez up at 91 on that fastball. Been as high as 92 today. Swings and misses at a high fastball. He had dogs barking at him, so you can't really hold him responsible for that. Yippee dogs. If he gets 2 strikes, it'll be bigger dogs. Nope, he hits it out in the air to right center field. Cole Eaton moving over. He's got a beat on it. And Bohm hit it well, but Eaton tracks it down in center field. Everybody goes thirsty, although they can just go up there and get the 2 for 1, Loomis Basin. So I'm not feeling too sorry for the fans. Here's Cole Caruso, who singled his first time up. He was cut down at third base after Tatum singled behind him, and Jacob Doyle just threw a seed from right field. But Cole is 1 for 1, came in at 293. Pops it up right side. Chimiso takes a look and goes, nope. Out of play. Goal from University of Michigan. Swings at the fastball and it gets by him 0-2. 2 in the second, 1 in the third for the Prune Packers. Outside for the ball, 1-2. Luke Harrison has shut down the Potters through 3 with just 2 hits. Breaking ball's line foul over the grassy knoll into the fence there. It's a good thing they put that fence. It might hit those fans on the other side. Well done, City of Lincoln, or whoever was responsible for that. It was not you, Riley. That's in the dirt. 2-2 now. Two pitch coming up from Perez. Swing and a miss. He got him on strike. So good inning for Aidan Perez as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Potters still trail it 3-0.
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization. And we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PFAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Astro Air Design Incorporated, where you feel the difference. We are a locally owned and operated heating, air conditioning, and custom sheet metal company committed to the highest quality of craftsmanship at a competitive price. Our trained and certified technicians have the knowledge and experience required to install, maintain, or repair your home comfort solutions. Our upfront pricing gives you the peace of mind because you know your price is locked in. Call Astro Air Design Incorporated today.
Here in Michigan, we do more than just survive the winter. We thrive during it. You simply can't keep us away from what we love most. Great.
The bottom of the fourth inning, it'll be Jacob Doyle, it'll be Eli Small, it'll be Cade Parker against Luke Harrison, who's gone through 3 innings, given up 2 hits. He has struck out 2. He has hit 1. He'll face Doyle, who flied out to center his first time up. Jacob, 349. Out of the University of Nevada, originally Sparks, Nevada. Doyle takes that one far outside, 1-0. Prune Packer pitcher that we saw stretching earlier has moved on to his second part of his warm-up, so he is not in any hurry to get loosened up. Maybe see him next inning. Doyle takes outside again, 2-0. 2 fastballs outside from Harrison. 3 home runs for Jacob, 21 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, good fastball, good cut, 90 miles an hour, 2-1. Luke Harrison from University of Texas at Austin. Fouled off, so it's quickly 2-2 from 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Picks it up Maloney over to first. That's a fine play by Maloney at shortstop, robbing Jacob Doyle of a base hit. Turning it into a 6-3 put out at first base. 1 out, and Eli Small, who struck out his first time up, will be the batter. Left-handed catcher out of Elkhorn, Nebraska, and the University of Kentucky. Comes up here with a .275 average and 7 RBI. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1 on Eli. He's followed by Cade Parker. Outside. 1-1. Crowd settling in here, checking out Miranchito down with Javi down there with the tacos. I wonder if he's got the quesadillas. What did he run out of carne asada the other day? That was terrible. That was a dark moment in Potter's history as Eli swings and misses 1-2. I'm sure he's stocked up for this one, though. He'll be disappointed to know Riley's not coming down there. Breaking ball is a little bit too high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's down low, so it goes full at 3-2 on Eli Small. 1 out here in the 4th inning. Potter's trying to get something going. They've got 2 hits in the game, singles by Cade Parker and Caius Gargett, and had 2 on in the 3rd inning but could not score. Breaking ball, call strike 3. I don't think Eli knows it yet. He's running down to first base, takes a little bit of a right turn and goes back to the dugout. So that's the 3rd strikeout for Luke Harrison, and here's Cade Parker, who smashed a single up the middle back in the 2nd inning. Cade comes in at .273 out of Panama City Beach, Florida, and Georgia Southern University. Takes a fastball outside, 1-0. Last time these 2 teams met, it was the Prune Packers walking off by a score of 8-7. Up in Healdsburg. Parker takes outside again, 2-0. Potters have 3 chances for payback tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. Thursday is back here, 7:35 first pitch. LincolnPotters.com for tickets. It's a Thirsty Thursday, so you can't go wrong. I think Founders Brewing Company behind that. That is in there for a strike. 2-1. That's fouled at the plate by Cade, so it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Potters' second baseman, Zach Chamiso, the hometown hero, on deck. Swing and a miss. That's the 4th strikeout for Harrison. The second of the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Prune Packers 3, Potters nothing.
Being a laborer means everything. It was what took care of me when I was growing up. It's what takes care of me now. Because of President Biden and the money he's put into infrastructure, the need for our workforce to expand is out of this world. When our members are able to go to work on these big projects that are funded by Biden's economic investments, it means continued growth in their wages, in their pensions, in their health benefits. It means they're going to be able to take care of their families.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food.
Top of the 5th inning, 3-0 Prune Packers. They'll send up Jake Tatum in the top of the order. Robbie Hemchuk and Maddox Maloney against Inan Perez. Tatum singled his first time up. Takes that one high for a ball. If he makes an out, it's the Farmers' 5th inning. So if he makes an out by any means, it'll be half off Farmers Brewing Company on an already 2 for Tuesday. Swings and misses. Actually fouls it into the catcher's glove, but it counts the same. 1-1. Jake at .333 before singling in the second inning. Pops it out of play. That's in the dirt. 2-2. Jake out of the University of Houston. Inside of that hit him. Let's see, I think it did. So we'll be going thirsty as we lose Tatum to a hit by a pitch. He'll go down to first base. In the top of the order, Robbie Hemchuk, who has popped to short and struck out, will be the hitter. Perez is trying to ask the umpire, maybe he didn't hit him or maybe he swung or something up. You ever think about that? Guess not. So again, it eases the sting a little bit when you already have 2 for Tuesday on Loomis Basin. Although if you were wanting a Farmers, you can get one anyway. Time call. Hamchuk, 167, does have a home run as a ball gets out of the bullpen. So we do know that the Prune Packers warming somebody up because we just saw the ball come out of the bullpen. That's popped up. Chamiso thinking about it, but it's going to get out of play. Oh, and 1. Don from the parking lot Potters comes bearing gifts. Gives Riley a bad time because Riley's so picky about everything. Throw her to first base and the runner is back. So nobody out. Tatum at first base. Hamchuk at the plate with a no ball and 1 strike count. Good lead at first by Tatum. Swing and a miss by Hamchuk. 0-2. Or 1-2, excuse me. Maddox Maloney to follow. The shortstop batting second for the Prune Packers. Again, Tatum with a good lead at first. Pitch comes to the plate. It's a line down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Doyle's going to chase it and try to cut it off. He does. Going to second. The throw's going to come in and be cut off at first. So it's a double down the line by Hamchuk. And with nobody out, runners now at second and third for the Prune Packers. And Maddox Maloney, the hitter. Hit number 6 for Healdsburg. Perfect placement down the right field line by Hamchuk. Doyle cut it off, but his only play, he tried to hit the cutoff man. It's too far. He's deep right field corner. He's not going to throw him out at third from there. Maloney is grounded to third and walked. Scored a run in the third. Potters are going to play the infield in with nobody out. Breaking ball in the dirt for a ball 1-0. Connor Sharpio on deck. Popped up out of play on the fastball from Perez at 89. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Prune Packers leading 3-0, and they are threatening with runners at second and third. And Maloney at the plate, 390 on the year for Maddox Maloney with 4 runs batted in. Look out, that's going to hit him on a breaking ball. Second hit batter of the inning will load the bases with nobody out and bring up Sharpio and then Kramer and then Hayslip. Sharpio is struck out and grounded to first. So he is 0 for 2 tonight. Came in at 303 with 3 home runs and 16 runs batted in. Potter's now playing in at the corners and double play depth in the middle of the infield. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 0-1. Potters have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. That's Sales above, and here comes the runner from third, and the flip is not in time. It's a wild pitch and a run scored for the Prune Packers as Tatum scores. Moving to third, Hamchuk. Moving to second is Maloney. Good job by Eli Small to get to it. He flipped it backhand to Perez, but not in time. And a 1-ball, 1-strike count now as the Prune Packers extend their lead to 4-0. Swing and a miss. Slider. Looks like Gabe Maya is up for the Potters. The left-hander out of El Dorado Hills. Potters bringing that infield back in now. Swing and a miss. And have to throw that one down to first base to get him. Officially, and they do. So Sharpio's strikeout is the first out of the inning. And with runners at second and third, that'll bring up Joey Kramer, who had a double at 107 miles an hour off the bat in the second inning and then lined an RBI single in the third. So he is 2 for 2 in this one. Joey is out of Washington State University, right-handed hitter. Came up and attacked the first pitch last time. Let's see how Perez feels. He throws it outside, but it's blocked by Eli Small. So 1-0. Camden Hayslip is on deck. He's got a 2-run home run to his credit today. Outside with a fastball, 2-0. Two in the second, 1 in the third, and 1 here in the fifth for the Prune Packers to stake them to the 4-0 lead as the Cowbells come out from the Potter faithful. 2-0 pitch took something off that, missed it, 3-0. Kramer, I would anticipate having a green light here. Swings and lines it right back up the middle for a base hit. 1 run will score. They're going to hold the second runner at third base. So Kramer with an RBI single. Hamchuk scores. Staying at third is Maloney. Kramer's 3 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. And it's a 5-0 score. That is the 7th hit. And we're going to have a meeting at the mound. We may get a new pitcher here. We'll step away for just a second. In the top of the 5th inning, Healdsburg now on top, 5-0.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Back here at McBean Stadium, our new pitcher is Gabe Maya, the left-hander out of El Dorado Hills, making his 7th appearance, 8 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 14 strikeouts, and 3 walks. Gabe at 1.08 ERA. He's going to face Camden Hayslip with runners at first and third and 1 out here in the 5th. Hayslip swings and misses at that breaking ball. Slider gets him behind in the count 0-1. Camden with a 2-run home run in the 2nd, then smashed a line drive to center field that Cole Eaton caught in the 3rd. So he is 1 for 2. Outside on that one, 1-1. 6 home runs and 18 runs batted in now. Joey Kramer now has 27 runs batted in after 2 RBI singles in this game. He's at first, Maloney at third. Tries to bend that one in there and it misses, 2-1. Eamon Lance, the on-deck hitter for Healdsburg. They've scored twice here in the 5th. Fastball misses down low, 3-1. Breaking ball, strike 2. Getting ready to throw the bat away, just didn't let it go yet. That was good, 3-2. Matt Lundgren walking by with like a mini beer. Breaking ball's popped up left side. Freely goes back, then Gargette's going to call for it. He'll make the catch in short left center or short left field. Not far enough for anybody to advance, and so Hayslip is out. 2 outs, and that'll bring up Eamon Lance, who has popped to first and grounded to short. So Maya comes in and gets the difficult Hayslip, and now he's got Eamon Lance here with now 2 outs. Runners at first and third. 2 runs in for the Prune Packers. They lead at 5-0 here in the 5th. Maya's pitch is in there for a call strike. 0-1. Kramer is short lead at first base. Maloney down the line at third. Breaking ball misses that outside corner. Just goes around the corner for a ball. Agonizingly close, but a ball. 1-1. That one is lined into the grassy knoll area. That one was a bender that was coming in towards Lance, and he turned on it. I think that's number 33 warming up for the Packers, except for He's a right-handed pitcher, and number 33 on my thing is a left-handed pitcher. So other than that, I'm sure it's him. There goes the runner. The pitch is swung on and missed and tagged out at home. So Maya comes in and gets 2 outs quickly, but not before 2 runs are scored. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Healdsburg on top, 5-0.
Being a laborer means everything. It was what took care of me when I was growing up. It's what takes care of me now. Because of President Biden and the money he's put into infrastructure, the need for our workforce to expand is out of this world. When our members are able to go to work on these big projects that are funded by Biden's economic investments, it means continued growth in their wages, in their pensions, in their health benefits. It means they're going to be able to take care of their families.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Old man knocked on my front door with my teenage boy and a couple more from up the road. He had them by the collar.
Bottom of the 5th inning, it'll be Chamiso, Eaton, and Gargett for the Potters as they trail at 5-0. The new pitcher is Caden Wooster out of Santa Clara University, and he has been good so far this summer. His 5th appearance of the season. He's 13 2/3 innings, given up just 3 hits, just 1 run. He has struck out 18, and he has walked 8. An ERA of 0.65 for Wooster. So he comes on. Luke Harrison was very good, 4 innings and 2 hits. He struck out 4. Didn't walk anybody but hit 1 and gave up no runs. So he leaves with a 5-0 lead. And Chamiso, who flied to left his first time up, comes to the plate on a good running catch by Sharpio in short left field. Back in the 2nd. Fastball in there for a strike at 93 from Wooster. 4 runs batted in for Zach. No home runs yet. I believe in him, though. Takes a fastball outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Caden Wooster out of Santa Clara University. That's high for a ball, 2-1. He's had 3 fastballs, 93, 94, and 95. And Zach ahead in the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Hit ground ball out to shortstop. Scooped up by Maloney across the diamond. And gets him by a half step at first base. Chamiso extending out, almost beat that throw, but he is down for the first out here in the 5th, and will bring up Cole Eaton, who grounded a second his first time up. Out of Elkhorn, Nebraska, University of Tennessee, Cole Eaton, the center fielder for the Potters. 1 home run, 23 batted in, 273 on the summer. He has been a tremendous defensive presence in center field. Potters have a history of great center fielders, and Cole is furthering that legacy. He's up here against Wooster with nobody on and 1 out. That one goes to the backstop, so safe to say ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Haven't seen any shaved ice for a while, Riley the engineer, and I'm not happy about it. We have seen a couple of mammoths too today. Eaton takes high and inside at 94, 2-0. Parking lot Potter Don is down there hanging out at Mi Ranchito, and he knows where to hang out. He's been here for a long time. He knows all the haunts, knows all the nooks and crannies here at McBean. Eaton fouls that fastball back, so it's 2-1. Caius Gargett to follow. Pops that one up. Took a little bit off that one, it looked like. Down at 82, so it's 2-2 on Cole Eaton. Camden Hayslip with the big hit early in this game, a 2-run home run back in the second, went 390 feet. Gave the Potters a 2-0 advantage. They've extended it to 5 here. Eaton swings and misses at a breaking ball. He is down on strikes. Second out for the Potters here in the 5th inning. Going to bring up Caius Gargett, the shortstop. Singled back in the 3rd. Hitting .308 coming in. Singled in the hole between 3rd and short. His first time up, and now he is batting left-handed against Wooster. Will Lindbergh to follow it in the number 9 spot tonight for the Potters. Fastball misses high. 1-0. That gets back to the netting. 2 balls, no strikes, and it knocked the sign off that said what section that was behind home plate. Section 105 sign just got knocked off. But a fan put it back, so it's okay. Swing and a miss, off speed, 2-1. They're getting a good look at the newcomer, the right-hander Caden Wooster. He's pretty tall out there too. Very, very, very big right-hander. Fouled off. 2-2. Gargett from Anderson, Indiana, and University of Kentucky. Against Santa Clara University right-hander Caden Wooster. Fouled back and knocks the sign off again. Almost knocked everything off. Fastball at 95 right there by Wooster. So we'll do it again at 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the 5th. Potters trailing at 5-0. In the dirt, pops up and goes over the screen and almost gets into the stands, sneaks its way into the stands, and fans, I like that. They kind of didn't try to make a great play. They just kind of leaned out of the way. That was nice. That's what I would do. I just kind of like, I could have got it, but I'm just going to casually lean out of the way. And no harm, no foul on that one. Full count on Caius. He'll walk on the outside pitch. Go down to first base. With 2 out, the Potters now with 1 on. And here's Will Lindbergh, who went into a fielder's choice back in the 3rd inning. Will came into the game 306. He has a home run. He has 8 runs driven in. Out of Gold River. Up here against Wooster. Fastball's in there for a strike. 94 from Wooster on that one. It was about 94, 95, pulls the string at about 82. Will lines that one into left center. That's a base hit. Coming around second is Gargett. He's going to go all the way to 3rd. The throw is going to be cut off, and the Potters are in business. Runners at 1st and 3rd and 2 outs. 3rd hit of the game for the Potters. Lindbergh continues his hot hitting of late, and he'll leave it up to Peyton Brennan, who is grounded to first and been hit by a pitch. Peyton 394 coming in with 3 home runs and 12 RBI. Up here as the Potters can kind of start scratching and clawing their way back into this one as they trail it 5-0 here in the 5th. There goes the runner. The pitch is outside. They're not going to throw, and sliding in there is Lindbergh. So now 2 out there for Peyton Brennan, and Eamon Lance is going to go out and talk to his pitcher, the right-hander Caden Wooster. Fifth appearance of the year for Wooster, as we said, 13 2/3 innings. Just giving up 3 hits in those 13 2/3 innings. Gave up 1 to Lindbergh there. 1-0 on Peyton Brennan. Left-hander hitter out of Rockland, California, which is pretty close to here. Line drive over the shortstop's head in the left field. A base hit. 1 run will come in. Here comes the second one. Lindbergh will score. All of a sudden, it's 5-2 in favor of the Prune Packers, and Brennan has himself his 13th and 14 runs batted in of the season. Perfectly placed over Maloney's head. The Potters have it going on here in the 5th inning, and here is J.R. Freethy. And it's the left-handers who've had the best success here against the right-handers. Gargett got the walk, then singles by Lindbergh and Brennan, all left-handed hitters. And here's another lefty at J.R. Freethy. That's in the dirt, gets away, and going down to second will be Brennan. Wild pitch will move him to second base. He's in scoring position now. First 2 hitters here in the 5th were ground out and a strikeout, then a walk and 2 singles. All of a sudden, it's a 5-2 ball game. And Brennan in scoring position at second base. Jacob Doyle on deck. It's all up to J.R. Freethy right now. J.R. struck out and popped out in this one. He is .318 on the season. Takes that one a ball. 2-0. A little bit too low. Off-speed pitch. Luke Harrison went the first 4 innings, gave up just 2 hits and no runs. JR takes high, the fastball at 93, but it's 3-0 now on J.R. Freethy. Nobody stirring in the bullpen for the Prune Packers. That's right down the middle, 3-1. Brennan leads at second base. 3-1 pitch on the way to Freethy. Swings and misses. 3-2, 92 miles an hour from Wooster. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 in. Fouled off. And the section sign goes flying this time. That section sign's got to get its own Secret Service detail or something. Thankfully, a very civic-minded young man came by and picked it up, and now he's trying to wedge it in so it doesn't fall again. But he better back off until he gets knocked down. 3-2 coming up to Freethy. Runner's going. The pitch is outside. The throw is not in time. Sliding, sort of sliding at third. I think he might have hurt himself. The ball hit him. So Brennan at third. The ball hit him in the leg. The throw from Lance was right over the bag, too. Ball 4 to Freethy. But more concerned now is Peyton Brennan. As Lance gunned the throw down to third base on the steal attempt, and Peyton seemed to hit the bag standing up, and then the ball hit him. Jason, the intern, says it was the ball that hit him, Willie. And he's a youngster, so I believe him. Peyton is down. Potters have had some injury problems already this summer, and now with Brennan, one of the top hitters, just delivering the 2-run single. Well, even if he says he's fine, they're probably going to take him out of the game anyway. As Emma is out there checking them out. And she is the best. There's two things that are the best in the business here, Riley. Willie Preston and Emma. I think that's it. And I would say Sophia Lee at the national anthem, but you messed that up. She's stupendous. Peyton's going to get up on his feet, and let's see if no, they're going to say, no, come on, you're coming out of here. You can't really put any weight on the left foot or left leg. So we'll get a pinch runner. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Jack Jimenez, perhaps. We'll see. But just one of those weird things that happens in baseball. Throw right over the bag, and his foot hit the bag, and the ball hit him. Of course, he could say psych right now and just touch home plate. That would be, yeah, there you go. That would be a great idea. And I think we should count that. But I'm not getting any support for that, so I guess we won't. So let's see who's going to go out to third base and run. Like I say, let's see. Peyton was in left field, so maybe Jimenez. Tyler Antwine available as well. Jacob Doyle will be the batter. So Freethy is at second base. He walked and went to second after the ball flew out of play after it hit Peyton on the leg. So I am a little bit mystified here because there's nobody on third base. Did they allow him to score, or did they say that it was out of play and he scored and he had to? So he did step on home plate. Okay, that's odd. Usually you'd see the umpire direct him, point to home plate or something like that. So the ball went out of play after it hit Peyton, and he was awarded a bag, and so he scores. So it'll be Doyle pops that one up, so it'll have to be scored an error on the catcher. Potter scored their third run, and I've seen a lot in baseball. I had not seen that yet, and like I say, usually the umpire will turn around and point to the runner and tell him to go in. But they carried Peyton to the plate, and he stepped on it, and he's going to score. Golly gee. Doyle takes inside. I had no idea where the ball went after it hit him. Man, that's just, oh man, that's painful. Doyle takes a strike. Yeah, Freethy walked on the play, then the throw to third hit Brennan on the leg. It bounced over the dugout, so it was out of play. Brennan was awarded home, and Freethy is at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Doyle swings and misses. So the Potters score 3. We go to the top of the 6th innings. Potter trail 5-3.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Top of the sixth inning, Potters put 3 up on the board in the fifth, but they lose Peyton Brennan, so that's not really a fair trade, but it's a 5-3 ball game, and Garrett Bohm will be the hitter. He's the dueling dog batter, so if he strikes out, well, that'd be half price on dueling dog's beer for the remainder of the inning to go with the 2 for Tuesday already. Again, a cornucopia of riches. He pops that out of play. Garrett has not cooperated so far, lining out to right and to center. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is in there, call strike 2. Stones McCoy is checking in, saying, how many times did they hit my camera tonight? There's a line drive on 1 hop. Off the glove at second base, Parker into right field. And Bohm will get credit for a single. So McCoy goes on online just to say, hey, come on, my cameras are getting hit. Hey, just enjoy the game, buddy. Come on. It's not all about you. What about that section sign? They've had to put that on the ground now because it's been knocked around so many times. Here's Cole Caruso, who's singled and struck out. Takes a breaking ball outside. Cole out of University of Michigan, hitting .293, coming in with a pair of home runs and 16 batted in as Bohm gets his first hit of the season off the glove of Parker at second base. Check swing, did he go? I say he did. Yes, he did, and the first base umpire goes, you're right. And he calls it a strike. So it's 1-1. Jake Tatum on deck. So 7, 8, and 9 starting off the sixth here for the Prune Packers. Potters need to shut them down after scoring 3 times themselves. Fouled out of play. Speaking of Stones McCoy, the famous Stones McCoy shutdown inning. You're going to put 3 runs up on the board. You got to shut down the other team at their next at bat. Keep that emotional and mental advantage. He didn't say that. He doesn't know about that stuff. Check swing. I don't think he went that time. No. We're going to even it up. 2-2. He just said it because the numbers look good, but I put the mental and stuff on there myself. Yeah, it's a little mind game, a little John Lennon. 2-2 pitch. Loses it outside, and it's going to be off the backstop. Going to second. Throw is going to be too late. And Bohm will go on the wild pitch. He's at second base. Three balls, 2 strikes. Top of the sixth inning, Potters have taken a 5-0 lead, cut it to 5-3, but now Prune Packers are threatening, and that is ball 4. So 2 on, nobody out, and the number 9 hitter, Jake Tatum, who has singled and been hit by a pitch. See if the Prune Packers are going to put something on here. J.R. Freethy at third base for the Potters, playing behind the bag right now. It's same with Chamiso at first, so they're not anticipating any sacrifice with the top of the order coming up. Breaking ball, and nobody shows bunt, so okay, 1 ball, no strikes. That is ball 2. Gave Maya just 3 walks on the season coming in tonight. 2 balls and no strikes now. Fastball catches the corner, 2-1. Tatum out of University of Houston takes a long look at the third base coach. 1 home run, 8 runs batted in, came in at .333 tonight. Pops it up right side. It's Doyle in short right field. I don't anticipate them trying his arm as the ball is shot and cut off by the shortstop. And they didn't. So Tatum is out on a fly ball to right. 1 out, but that brings up the leadoff hitter, Robbie Hamchuk, who has popped to short, struck out, and then doubled down the right field line back in the 5th, and he scored one of the 2 runs the Prune Packers put up in the 5th. Robbie in the transfer portal. So I'd like to tell you where he's going, but I don't know. He has not confided in me. I've never even met him. Not porthole. Ground ball, that's inside the line, down the third base line for a base hit. Coming around third is Bohm. He will score. They're going to hold the next guy at third base. It's a double for Hamchuk, and it's now a 6-3 lead for the Prune Packers. So Hamchuk with his second double. Bohm scores. Caruso goes to third. Cade Campbell's going to pinch hit for Maloney here. So Cade Campbell will be the hitter. Second and third, infield coming in. Takes a breaking ball in there for a strike. Cade out of UC Berkeley. Tommy Farmer on deck. So Campbell up here against Maya. Takes that one outside. 2-1. Campbell hitting .205 on the season. 44 at bats. Fouls that one back to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third, 1 out here in the 6th. 1 run in. It's a 6-3 ball game. There's activity also in the Prune Packers pen and the Potters. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's off the glove. Here comes a runner from third, and they're going to throw it down to first and throw it over the head of the first baseman into right field, and the second run will score. 2 runs on the strikeout make it 8-3 for the Prune Packers. The second run will score on the error. So 3 runs in here in the 6th inning for the Prune Packers. Potters cut it to 5-3. Now it's back to 8-3. Tommy Farmer is going to bat for Sharpio. Campbell down at first base. Hits it foul down the first baseline. Farmer 244 and 41 at bats out of University of Texas at Austin. He's got Campbell at first and 1 out. Slider is inside for a ball, 1-1. So a single, a walk, a double. Check swing, did he go? I thought he did, but yes, he did. Okay, we got the 3-umpire crew, so there's always somebody down the first base line, and it's 1-2 on Farmer. On the inside corner, call strike 3, and Farmer's out on strikes. Third strikeout for Gabe Maya, and it'll bring up Joey Kramer, who's been a problem. A double, a single, and a single. He's scored once. He's driven in 2. Chopper up in the mound. Nice stab by Maya. He'll go over to first base for the out. So the Prune Packers score 3 times in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Healdsburg on top, 8-3.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Bottom of the sixth inning, Potters trailing 8-3. Eli Small, it'll be Cade Parker and Zach Chamiso against Caden Wooster out here for his second inning. He was touched for 3 runs on 2 hits. 1 error committed by the Prune Packers in the 5th. Big 2-run single by Peyton Brennan before he was hit by a thrown ball, stealing third, and he had left the game, and now Cole Dillon is out in left field. Here's Eli Small. Fastball is outside at 93. 1-0. Eli has struck out twice tonight, both times against Luke Harrison. Takes that fastball high, so it's 2-0. Two walks and 2 hits for the Potters in their 5th. Small chops at that one. It's fouled down the first baseline. 2-1. So Stones McCoy did not get a shutdown inning in the top of the 6th. I agreed we needed it. But instead the Prune Packers put 3 up on the board. Check swing. Did he go? We're going to ask the third base umpire, and he says no. 3-1. I agreed with him. I didn't want to say anything, though. I think I might be influencing them, Riley, and I think I got to take it easy on that, okay? 3-1 pitch is chopped out to second base. Picked up by Tatum. And an easy out at first for Eli Small. To start off the bottom of the 6th, it'll bring up Cade Parker, who singled and struck out. Both of those against Luke Harrison, who went the first 4 and allowed just 2 hits, struck out 4 and hit 1. Allowed no runs. And here's Cade out of Panama City Beach, Florida. Right-hand hitting second baseman. Sails the fastball high. 1-0. That one in there for a strike to Parker, who didn't really think so. The new guy, Luke Kaufspeak, out of Arbuckle, California, is loosening up for the Potters. Swinging a foul by Parker. Luke headed for the University of Washington. Luke Kaufspeak. One and 2. Swing and a miss, soft speed pitch, and Parker's down on strikes for the second out here in the 6th. And Zach Chamiso will come to the plate. Parker is talking with the umpire somewhat heatedly. And Potters are running out of players, so we got to kind of watch it. And maybe his umpire's getting in between the catcher and Cade Parker. And here's Zach Chamiso, who has flied to left and grounded to short. Cade finally makes his way to the dugout. And with 2 outs, here's Chamiso. Pops that one up. Inside fastball at 93. 0-1 on Zach out of Lincoln High School and Sierra College. That one's fouled off down the left field line. So quickly 0-2. Sails the fastball high and outside. 1-2. Cole Eaton waiting for his turn. So Kaufspeak is warming up. 6'3", 195. Outside for a ball, so Zach gets the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's one of your favorite friends, Riley. 2 hands, 2 beers. Coming back from the Brick and Barrel Beer Garden. Outside again, 3-2. You just don't want somebody to come back with an empty hand. You come back from the beer garden, have beer, right? Good man. Full count to Zach. Hit high in the air to right field and deep. Going back is High Slip, and it's gone. Zach Chamiso gets rid of one, and it's 8-4 Prune Packers. Felt like tonight might be the night, Riley. And Zach hits his first of the season. His 5th run batted in, and it's 8-4 for Healdsburg. The hometown hero, 345 feet, 95 miles an hour off the bat. And yet, no, there was really kind of a no-doubt quality to that one to right field. And he's going to go over and do the jumping high five to everybody, Jax Jimenez and the guys. So it's 8-4. And here is Cole Eaton, who struck out and grounded to second.
Now batting for the Potters, number 3, Cole Eaton.
Eaton pops that one out of play. All I'm saying, Riley, the engineer, is just go back earlier in the game, and I said Zach had no home runs, and it might be time for his first. I said that the first time he was up. And I know that you liked that because that's your guy. On the corner, 0-2. Potter's still got to make up some more ground, though. It's 8-4 now, as those 3 runs in the shutdown inning. Very painful for Potter fans. 0-2 on Cole. Line drive, left field, base hit. Went down and kind of golfed that one out in left field. Second hit of the inning for the Potters, 6th hit of the game. And here comes Caius Gargett. He's singled and he's walked. Potters did it all with 2 outs in the 5th, and they've scored with 2 outs here in the 6th. Gargett followed by Will Lindberg. There goes Eaton. The pitch is inside, and not able to handle it is Lance behind the plate. And Cole is in with another stolen base. That's his 13th of the season for the team lead. He is now in scoring position for Caius Gargett, who took a ball on that pitch, so it's 1-0. Chops that one foul. Ends up going down the third base line. I don't want to say who the coach is because I always get it wrong and then I always get yelled at. I know it's Mike Lavinier is down at first base, so that probably is Tyler Malone. But, again, they don't wear numbers. They don't wear names on their back. I don't get any kind of stats up here that says coaching the bases today. Would that be a good idea? Sure. Sure. Why don't you go ask them before the game? They would say, it's not a bad idea, too. 1-1 now. Caius takes high. 2-1. Another Potter left-hander warming up. That is Capspeak again. Okay. I'll figure it out. Caius takes ball 3. Will Lindberg to follow. There is activity for the Prune Packers. They have a left-hander throwing. Three balls, 1 strike. Ball 4 outside. First and second, and Will Lindberg has been swinging a good bat. We're going to have a meeting at the mound for the Prune Packers. We're going to take a break here. It is the bottom of the 6th inning. Potters trailing 8-4.
This job is the Esplanade Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side.
Is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place.
It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley President of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
The new pitcher is Mason Lerma, a left-hander out of UC Davis, making his 7th appearance, 8 innings, 4 hits, no runs. He has struck out 8, he has walked 2. No ERA, a win, and a loss. We are concluding that the loss must have been in the extra inning situation. It is down low for a ball. 8 strikeouts and 2 walks in 8 innings for Mason Lerma. Lindbergh has singled and hit into a fielder's choice. Comes in at 306. Swing and a miss, chasing that slider, 1-1. Left-hander against left-hander. Cole Dillon, who came on for Brennan in the 5th, is on deck. Eaton at second, Gargett at first. Swing and a miss again, off speed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's called strike 3, outside corner. So Lerma comes in, gets the strikeout. We'll go to the 7th. Potter's trailing 8-4. Top of the 7th inning here from McBean Stadium, 8-4 for the Prune Packers. Camden Hayslip, Eamon Lance, and Garrett Bohm will be the first 3 hitters. Off the newcomer, Luke Kasbeek. Out of Arbuckle, California, headed for the University of Washington, the big left-hander, 6'3", is talking with catcher Eli Small, getting on the same page with Eli as Hayslip comes up to the plate. He has a two-run home run in this one. He flied to center and popped to short, so he is 1 for 3. Here's Hayslip. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Almost had a catastrophe here as Jason, the intern, backed out of his chair and it fell on the ground and made a very loud commotion. Fouled out of play. I mean, Jason, if you want attention, just ask for it. You don't need to throw your chair on the ground. That was loud. I mean, he might have to lose a spot. Grounder down to first. Chamiso on a big hop. Take it himself. 1 out. And the Eaton is in center and Jacob Doyle is in right. Eli Small behind the plate and Luke Kafspeak, the third pitcher for the Potters. Perez started and then Gabe Maya. Breaking ball's chopped foul down the third base line. So it is stays at 1-2. Perez went 4 1/3, then Maya 1 2/3. Fastball inside for a ball. Breaking ball's popped up. Center field, Eaton's going to have it, right center, for the second out. So 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and that will bring up Garrett Bohm, who has disappointed everybody who wanted him to strike out because he's the dueling dogs batter, and this is the last chance in the 7th inning. He's flied to right, he's flied to left, and he's singled off the glove of Parker at second base. That's popped up left side. Coming on is Cole Dillon. Going out is Gargett. Caius will make the catch. It's a nice debut for Kafspeak. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Potters are down 4.
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team that helps keep together an amazing organization. And we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Situated on the corner of Lincoln Boulevard.
Bottom of the 7th inning, last chance for a beer, although if you're watching, you're probably, well, actually, last chance at home for beer, too. I'm sorry, but we're cutting you off after the 7th inning. Okay, that makes it more real. Cole Dillon, who came on from Peyton Brennan back in the 5th, then J.R. Freethy and Jacob Doyle against Mason Lerma, who came on and got the strikeout of Lindbergh in the bottom of the 6th, and he gets the first call strike for Cole Dillon right there. Cole 191 on the season. Home run, 7 runs batted in. Check swing is down low, they ask, and no at first base. 1 ball and 1 strike. I like these umpires because, like, when they ask them, they don't make it sound like they're annoyed with you. They just say, oh, no, thanks for asking. That's down low for, oh, that's in there for a strike. They caught that off the ground. Yeah, that was kind of weird. 1 and 2. Fastball is high. I mean, if you're getting the ball on the ground, I would throw that pitch every time. The old Greg Maddux theory. If you're going to give it to you, just throw it in the ground every time. Until they don't give it to you. 2 and 2. Fouls that one off on the outside corner. Tailing away fastball from the left-hander Mason Lerma out of UC Davis. Outside, 3 and 2. A lot of grunting going on in the pitcher's mound today. I've noticed that. Got a couple of grunters on the Potters. 3 and 2 to Dillon, leading off bottom of the 7th inning. 8-4 Prune Packers. Popped up. Get out of play ball. The catcher, Lance. Now the pitcher, now the catcher, and the pitcher makes the catch somehow. What a play, and does a backflip and a tumble, and I give him like a 7.9. Lance had it, and then he all of a sudden deserted it, and then Lerma came down to first baseman Kramer. Caruso was down from third, and it all came to the pitcher, and he made the catch. So here's J.R. Freethy, who's popped to first. He's struck out and he's walked, so he is 0 for 2. Batting right-handed against the left-hander Lerma. Fastball right down the middle. 87 from Lerma. 0-1. JR takes the breaking ball in the dirt, which is a ball. Okay, just waiting to see. 1 ball, 1 strike on J.R. Freethy out of Rockland, California. Hit the ground ball out towards shortstop. To first, got him by a step. Going to assume that's Cade Campbell at shortstop, who batted for Maloney back in the 6th. He went to his left, made a nice stop, pickup, threw to first, got him at first. So Freethy is out. And Jacob Doyle will be our hitter with 2 outs. Jacob with a strikeout, a fly out, and a ground out. Swings and misses at that. Lerma offering 0-1. So Mason came on, struck out Lindbergh, and then since then has got a pop out, which he caught himself, and a ground out. And there's a grunt that gets a strike, 0-2. Doyle came in at 349 in this one. Fastball misses high and outside, 1-2. One-two pitch, 2 outs here in the 7th. That's in the dirt, 2-2. Another food special I just heard relayed to Willie Preston. I think it's $2 for pizza, $2 slice of pizza, something like that. Check swinging, did not go, 3-2. So if you're at home and you have pizza, give yourself a discount on pizza for the rest of the night. Full count to Doyle. Foul away. Back to the screen. Eli Small on deck. Doyle now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball inside corner, call strike 3. Potters down 1-2-3 in the 7th. We are the 8th. Prune Packers on top, 8-4.
Astro Air Design Incorporated, where you feel the difference. We are a locally owned and operated heating, air conditioning, and custom sheet metal company committed to the highest quality of craftsmanship at a competitive price. Our trained and certified technicians have the knowledge and experience required to install, maintain, or repair your home comfort solutions. Our upfront pricing gives you the peace of mind because you know your price is locked in. Call Astro Air Design Incorporated today.
Here in Michigan, we do more than just survive the winter. We thrive during it. You simply can't keep us away from what we love most. Great times and amazing beer. The snow transforms the landscape and lays the path for adventures yet to be had. Trails ready to be explored, and freshly groomed hills ready for the first run of the day. And later, as the sun descends, it's time to unwind with great conversation and even better friends. Experience a taste of Michigan winter with Founders Brewing Company, born and brewed in Michigan.
Being a laborer means everything. It was what took care of me when I was...
Top of the 8th inning, Luke Kaufspeak is back out there after a 1-2-3-7. See if he can do it again. Cole Caruso, Jake Tatum, and Robbie Hemchuk. 8-9-1 for the Prune Packers, and first pitch is high for a ball. Caruso singled, struck out, and walked in this one. And we now have the home plate umpire is going to issue something over to the third base side. This is the Prune Packers. Now the Potters have been kind of getting involved with the umpire, and now it's the Prune Packers. Umpire's going to explain. Oh, you know what he's telling them? He's telling them about last night's House of the Dragon. See, there were 3 dragons, and 2 dragons were on one side, but the one guy with the dragon wasn't supposed to be there because the other guy had a plan for his dragon to surprise the other dragon. But the third dragon came in and mucked it all up. So that's probably what he's telling them what the third dragon was doing. Well, he has to go over and tell the other team about the third dragon, too. You can't just tell one team. Okay, so we're going to warn both benches. This is the Prune Packers, man. It's league play against Healdsburg and Lincoln. It's always like this. The interns just don't know. Fastball inside. Of course, Jason might have been, maybe that was the pressure. That's why Jason, with that chair falling, and he was actually docked 2 spots in the intern ranking because Willie Preston said 1 spot wasn't enough, as loud as that chair was when it fell over. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball's lined into left. That's a base hit. For Caruso, his second hit, picked up by Dillon in left field and returned to the infield. That's hit number 9 for the Prune Packers, number 2 for Cole Caruso. And Jake Tatum, the second baseman, who singled and been hit by a pitch and flied to right, will be the hitter. So 2 spots in the rankings. Jason all the way down to number 6 now. Nice breaking pitch in there for a strike. Although he's subject to a lot more kind of like knee-jerk reactions than most other interns. You know, usually they're kind of solid, but he does crazy stuff. Popped out. 0-2. Fans getting involved in the act. I don't think they can warn the fans. Maybe they can. I don't know. It's PEL play. They might be able to warn fans. Misses with a breaking ball, 1-2. Caruso at first. Nobody out here in the 8th. Kaufspeak takes a look at first. Comes to the plate. Hit in the hole between first and second into right field, a base hit. Scooped up by Doyle. Stopping at second is Caruso. Tatum has his second hit of the game. So with nobody out in the top of the order coming up, Caruso at second, Tatum at first. Hemchuk, who is popped out and then struck out, but then in 5th he doubled and in the 6th he doubled. So he is 2 for 4. Picked up his second run batted in back in the 6th inning. Cade Campbell to follow him. Hemchuk takes a breaking ball inside for a ball, 1-0. Martins, fresh off his victory in the spinning bat competition, is patrolling behind home plate, kind of keeping the concourse clear. It's a public service. Hit sharply into left field, base hit. Dillon's going to come up. They're going to hold him at third. The throw comes into the plate on one hop. So Hamchuk has his third hit of the night, his third hit in a row. Caruso is held to third, Tatum at second. The bases are loaded. Nobody out here in the eighth. And Cade Campbell, the hitter. Campbell came on and struck out in the sixth inning, but the ball, it was a wild pitch. A run scored on that. The throw to first to get him went into right field. So 2 runs ended up scoring on a strikeout, which may be one of the key plays of the game here. Right now the bases are loaded, nobody out, and the first pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Campbell out of UC Berkeley. Popped up right side. Chamiso chases, but he gets out of play. Three straight singles for the Prune Packers here. They now have 12 hits on the night. Swing and a miss. Campbell is out on strikes. 1 out. Now Potter's hoping for a double play from Tommy Farmer. Farmer came on to bat for Sharpio, and he did strike out back in the 6th inning, so he is 0 for 1. Joey Kramer to follow. Breaking ball's popped up, and it'll get out of play. 0-1 on Farmer. Tommy from University of Texas at Austin. He is out in left field after hitting for Sharpio back in the 6th. High fastball misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Caruso, Tatum, and Hamchuk on the bases. Popped up again. That should be on the field of play. It's a foul ball, though. And it's handled over there by J.R. Freethy. Took him a while. That was way up in the air, but Freethy makes the play. So 2 outs after 3 hits, but now the dangerous Joey Kramer coming to the plate. Out of Washington State University, has a double, a couple of singles, and a ground out. So he is 3 for 4. He's driven in 2. He scored 1. He is 10 home runs, came in at .394, and has now 27 runs batted in. He's got the bases loaded here with 2 outs in the 8th. Caspig's first pitch misses inside. Luke headed for the University of Washington out of Arbuckle, California. Against Joey Kramer. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-1. Camden Hayslip on deck, but it's all about Joey Kramer right now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive deep left field. That one is foul. Not much doubt about whether it was out or not, but I thought it was curve and foul from the get-go. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caspig from the stretch, the 1-2 pitch to Kramer. Breaking ball, just misses. Thought he might have had that one, and he might have. 2-2. It's right where he wanted to put that pitch and did not get the call, so it's 2-2. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not, so it's 3-2. So Kramer living large, 1-2, goes to 2-2 on a close call, and then 3-2 on a check swing. It looks like he checked his swing. So full count, everybody moving here except the runner at third base, Caruso. Breaking ball is fouled against the screen, so we'll do it again at 3-2. Two outs, bases loaded, top of the 8th. Breaking ball misses outside, ball 4. So Kramer gets the walk, gets his 3rd run batted of the night, and bring up Camden Hayslip. Out of University of Alabama, he has a 2-run home run, a fly out, a pop-up, and a ground ball to first base. So he is 1 for 4 with that home run. Breaking ball, strike inside corner, 0-1. Nine to 4 for the Prune Packers. Fastball misses high. 1-1 to Hayslip. He's followed by Eamon Lance, the catcher. Hayslip now with 6 home runs and 18 runs batted in. In the dirt, nice block, Eli Small, but it's 2-1. Time is called by Eli Small. He'll go out and talk to Calf's Peak, the young left-hander. In his 2nd inning of work, he's given up 3 hits and 1 run. Very close call to Kramer. A couple of close calls on that pitch sequence. Ended up walking him, forcing in the run from 3rd. Caruso scoring his 2nd run. He has 2 for 3 and a 2-run scored for the 3rd baseman, batting in the number 8 spot. 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Sawed him off right there. It's 2-2. Tatum also impressive in the 9 spot. He is 2 for 3 with a run scored. So 4 for 6, 3 runs scored in the bottom of the order there for the Prune Packers, 8 and 9. 2-2 now. 2 teams meeting again tomorrow in Healdsburg, and then they're back here on Thursday for the 3rd game of the series. Fouled off. That is scheduled to be a 7:35 first pitch, so if you're going to come out and check that one out, and you should. 2 really good teams, a big rivalry, a lot of yelling at the umpire. It's a lot of fun. And it'll be Thirsty Thursday, so we're going to get you beer. Don't worry about that. If you're worried about that, don't worry about that. I might buy you one myself. I probably won't, though. I don't carry a lot of cash. I don't have any. That's why I don't carry it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That is high for a ball. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes. 1 run, 3 hits. They leave the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 9-4 Healdsburg.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Old man knocked on my front door with my teenage boy and a couple more from up the road.
Bottom of the 8th inning, 9-4 in favor of the Prune Packers. Cole Case is the new pitcher. His 5th appearance, 13 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 15 strikeouts, 7 walks. He is 1-0. He's out of Texas Tech University. He's the 4th pitcher for the Prune Packers, and he'll face Eli Small, Cade Parker, and Zach Chamiso for the Potters. Eli 0 for 3 so far today. Case's first pitch is down low for a ball. 94 from Cole Case. Eli came in at 275 on the season, struck out in the 2nd and the 4th, then grounded out in the 6th. Takes a fastball and it's in there. 1-1. Harrison started, then Wooster, Lerma, and Case. Harrison and Lerma have been the most effective so far. Lerma retired all 4 batters he faced, striking out 2. It's fouled by Eli. One ball, 2 strikes. The meeting at the mound is over. Eamon Lance comes back behind the plate. The umpire kind of blocks his way, then backs off. Probably a good move. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Eli Small, leading off the bottom of the 8th. Lines it foul up against the screen. And he'll try it again, 1-2. Eli with 7 runs batted in the summer, and that .275 average coming in tonight. Batting in the cleanup spot and catching for the Potters. Case taking his time, getting his sign from Lance. Now he's ready. From the windup, high, 2-2. Harrison went the first 4, gave up just 2 hits and struck out 4. Wooster 1 2/3, Lerma 1 1/3. And now Case starting off the bottom of the 8th inning. Fouled away by Eli Small again. Fastball coming in at 92 from Cole Case. Next week, the Potters are at home Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Check out LincolnPotters.com for information. There's a 3-game series against the West Coast Kings Pacific Empire League Series, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch, and Small is down on strikes for the first out here in the 8th inning. That'll bring to the plate Cade Parker, who struck out twice and singled. Singled back in the 2nd inning, strikeouts in the 4th and 6th. Ten strikeouts so far for Prune Packers pitchers. Cade takes a strike. Fastball at 94 to put Parker in a hole, 0-1. 5 home runs for Cade on the summer, 21 batted in. Zach Chamiso to follow. Popped up. Second baseman Tatum's going out. He's going to call for it, circle underneath it, and make the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 quick outs here in the 8th for the Potters, and it'll bring up Zach Chamiso, who's flied to left, grounded to short, and hit a home run. So Zach is 1 for 3. It's his first home run of the summer. 5 runs batted in now as he came in at .333. Fouls that one off. Home run came off Wooster. Strange thing about Caden Wooster, he came on in the 5th. He got the first 2 outs, and then the Potters scored 3 runs. And then in the 6th, he got the first 2 outs, and then Chamizo hit the home run, gave up a single, and eventually had to be relieved by Lerma. So he got the first 2 outs in both the innings that he pitched. Chamizo chops it down the first base line. That is a fair ball, and it's going to get by the first baseman into right field. Chamizo's going to stay at first, though. There's not much point down 4 runs or 5 runs trying to leg it out. So Chamizo is on with an infield single, and that'll bring up Cole Eaton, who is grounded to second, struck out and singled. Cole, 273 coming in, does have a home run. Case's pitch is down low for a ball. 1-0. Caius Gargett, the number 8 hitter on deck. Potters down 5. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, 1 in the 8th for the Packers. Potters scored 3 times in the 5th and once in the 6th. Swing and a miss on the inside fastball from Cole Eaton. 1-1. Chamizo leading at first, a very short lead. Eaton swings and misses at another fastball. This one at 94, so it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 8th. 4th pitcher, Cole Case of the Prune Packers, checks his runner at first base. 1-2 coming up to Eaton. Outside it gets away, and Chamizo's going to advance down to second base. Zach looking back to make sure that one didn't bounce right back to the catcher, but it didn't. It rolled out toward first base where it was tracked down by Joey Kramer. So Chamizo's at second. 2 ball, 2 strike count on Cole Eaton. Two pitch coming up. Fouled back to the screen. Stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Eamon Lance behind the plate for the Prune Packers. Giving the signs out to the new pitcher, Cole Case. Comes the 2-2 to Cole Eaton. Inside, gets away from the catcher. Almost hit Cole, but going down to third is Chamizo. That's a full count now on Cole Eaton. Another meeting at the mound between Lance and Case. Cole's going to talk about that one with the umpire. Said, yeah, it's kind of close, but, you're okay. Don't worry about it. I just imagine that's what he said. Not much you can say. He said, yeah, I'm glad you got out of the way. It was 94. It was only 91, actually, so still quite quick. Breaking ball's too high. And Eaton works the base on balls. 2 on, and here's Caius Gargett, who has singled and walked twice. We're going to have a little meeting at the mound here with the Prune Packers. They're going to all get together and talk things over and say, look, we're ahead by 5 runs. They have 2 guys on base. No matter what happens, they can't catch us right now. Do got somebody walking in from the bullpen now. He's going to take a U-turn, though, and think better of it. Gargette's going to talk to Will Lindbergh in the on-deck circle, and they'll get their strategy going. There's a lot of strategies going on right now. And the manager probably just throw it over the plate. We'll see what happens. So here's Gargett. Caius from Anderson, Indiana, University of Kentucky. Started the day at 3:08. 2 runs batted in.
Now batting for the Potters, our shortstop from Anderson, Indiana.
Steps up against Cole Case with Will Lindbergh to follow here in the 8th inning. Potters trying to do something just to get a little bit closer, if that's all they can do, for the 9th inning. Ground ball right to second base. Tatum to first, and that's going to end the inning. So Potters get a couple runners on. Don't push any across. We'll go to the top of the 9th. They trail 9-4.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Get a 4th of July Potters t-shirt and 4 Potters tickets. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of the 9th, Prune Packers on top 9-4. Tyler Moore, the new pitcher for the Potters. 8th appearance, 16 innings, 13 hits, 14 strikeouts, 10 walks for Tyler Moore out of American River College. He'll take on Eamon Lance. He has popped out, grounded out, struck out, and flied out. So 0 for 4 for Lance. Behind the plate, he has three home runs on the season. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one bounces back to the screen. I was ready. Garrett Bohm and then Cole Caruso scheduled to follow for the Prune Packers, who enjoy a 9-4 advantage here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strikes. Perez started, then Maya, Calfsbeek, and now Tyler Moore. Swing and a miss. So Moore comes on and gets the strike out of Lance. Eamon is down swinging, and it's bring up Garrett Bohm, who has flied to right, flied to center, singled, and popped to short. He is 1 for 4 on the day. Came in looking for his first hit, got it back in the 6th, and scored a run on top of it. Fastball in there for a strike. Moore right on 90 miles an hour on that one. Right-hander out of American River College. Breaking ball misses inside. Tyler making his 8th appearance of the season. Just committed to William Jessup University a couple of days ago. So congratulations to him on that, and to William Jessup. And the great Brock Raggett, swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt. Well, I think I see down in the second row down there, just chilling, wearing a sweet William Jessup hat. Sweet. 1 ball and 3 strikes according to, now it's 1 and 4, so it's getting worse. That's why we need a new scoreboard. Chopped down to third, foul. We'll put up a QR code in the post game that you can scan and donate to a new scoreboard here. That's the next piece here in the upgrading of McBean Stadium, is the new scoreboard. One and 6 outside, so it's 2 and 6. Riley says no, it's 2 and 2. Said you can't have any fun. 2 and 9 would be cool. Swinging and a miss. 2 up, 2 down for Moore here in the 9th inning, and that'll bring up Cole Caruso, who's got a couple of base hits to his name. Singled, struck out, walked, singled. 2 for 3, he scored twice. Cole out of University of Michigan, who was the Dueling Dogs batter. Bohm didn't strike out the whole game. Then he strikes out in the 9th inning when we're not doing it anymore. Swinging a miss in the dirt. 0-1 for Caruso. Comes in at .293 with a pair of home runs and 16 batted in. Singled in the 2nd, singled in the 8th. Walked in the 6th. That's in the dirt. Down low for a ball. Ties it up at 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch from Tyler Moore. Swing and a miss. Whatever he's throwing, they're not seeing very well up there right now. It's 1 and 2 now on Caruso. Jake Tatum would be next if Cole can reach base again. Hit sharply out towards shortstop. Parker comes up, swoops it up. Across the diamond for the out. So a good inning for Tyler Moore. Now it's up to the Potters bats. We go to the bottom of the 9th. They trail by 5.
This job is the Esplanade Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the topside included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Bottom of the ninth inning. Potters need 5 to tie and make this go longer. It's Will Lindbergh. It's Cole Dillon and J.R. Freed. The new pitcher, Alex Bilardis, out of Arizona State. Foul ball back to the screen. 0-1. So it says number 9. Number 9 is a left-handed pitcher on the roster. Now, I want Jason to consult his game card and see if number 9 could be somebody else. We're going on the 19, Bilardis. So that's what we got. Willie stepped in and solved it as he always does. 300 games and counting. He solves it all the time. In there for a strike. Wherever it is, this through strike 2. We can argue and quibble about it as much as we want, but when Willie says who it is, that's who it is. For all intents and purposes. 1-2 to Will. Breaking ball, call strike 3. So here's Cole Dillon, who came on for Brennan in the 5th. He popped out in the 7th, so he is 0 for 1. Brennan was 1 for 2 while he was in there, scored a run and drove in 2. He was hitting a leg, I think in the knee area on a thrown ball when he was stealing third. And he was helped off the field. Haven't heard anything on his condition as of yet. Here's Dillon. Takes the fastball. It's on the inside corner for a strike at 92 from Bilardis. Breaking ball misses down low. 1-1. J.R. Freethy on deck. Potters scored 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 4th. That's been it for them. They have 7 hits in the game. Look out, that's going to hit him right in the back on a breaking ball that didn't break. So Dillon at first base with the 1 out. Here's J.R. Freethy, who has popped out, struck out, walked, and grounded to short. Moving back over to the left side, the switch hitter against the right-handed Bilardis, Jacob Doyle on deck. Outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped up outside of third, giving chase over there Caruso, but he won't have a play. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Bilardis, the 5th pitcher. Harrison started, then Wooster, Lerma, Case, and now Bilardis. That one just misses outside, 2-1. Dillon with a short lead over at first. Down 9-4 here in the 9th. Ground ball down the first base, backhanded by Kramer to second for 1, back to first, not in time. Fielder's choice, Freethy goes to first base. Kramer, a nice glove work there and gets it over to shortstop Campbell, but his return throw not in time. Got by at first base, but no advance by Freethy. Here's Jacob Doyle, who has struck out twice, flied to center, and grounded to short. He's up here with 2 outs and 1 on. The Potters trying to stay alive here. Looking, they might fall to 8-6 in Pacific Empire League play and 27-9 overall. Doyle takes a breaking ball in the dirt, 1-0. 2 teams meet again tomorrow in Healdsburg, and then Thursday back here, scheduled a 7:35 first pitch. Doyle takes ball 2. Eli Small to follow. Cowbell's 2 outs in the 9th. Doesn't matter. We got Cowbell people out here hanging out, rooting for the Potters. Doyle takes inside, ball 3. That's ball right down the middle. 3-1. Doyle waits 3-1. Outside. Oh, no, he gives him a call strike. 3-2 somehow. Three-two pitch in the dirt, ball 4. So Justice is served, and runners now at first and second with 2 outs, and Eli Small, who struck out 3 times and grounded to second, is the hitter.
Now batting for the Partners from the University of Kentucky, Eli Small.
So Eli up here with 2 on and 2 out in the ninth. Nobody wants to be that last out. He chops it foul back to the screen. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Eli hits it sharply to left to second into right field for a base hit. Picked up out there by Hayslip, and the Potters are going to hold the runner at third. No point in sending somebody getting them caught out at home. That loads the bases. Small gets his first hit of the day. That's 8 hits for the Potters, and here's Cade Parker. Cade Parker has struck out twice. He's singled and he's popped up. He does have home run power. He has 5 home runs, as a matter of fact. Cade pops it up. First baseman Kramer calling for it. He'll make the catch, and that's the ball game. Potters don't score in the ninth. Our final score, Prune Packers 9 and the Potters 4. We'll do a little Potters wrap-up here, brought to you by Friends of McBean, and you can see the QR code that's up on the screen that Riley's putting up for you. And you can scan that and donate and kind of get us a new scoreboard here at at McBean Stadium. We really could use one. Tonight it was Prune Packers, the better team tonight. They won it 9-4. They started out with 2 in the second on the Hayslip home run, added 1 in the third, 2 in the fifth, and then the Potters came back with a nice 3-run rally in the fifth inning, cut it to 5-3. But then a little sloppy play allowed the Prune Packers to score 3 more in the top of the 6th, and even though the Potters came back with a Chamiso home run in the bottom of the inning, the damage was done. Prune Packers tacked on 1 more in the 8th, and the final is 9-4. Luke Harrison is the winning pitcher. He went the first 4 innings, gave up just 2 hits. Hayslip with a 2-run home run, and Kramer was 3 for 4, and he drove in 3. Those were the hitting stars for the Prune Packers. For the Potters, the 8 hits, as we said, but they're coming up on the short end of the 9-4 stick, and now they're 8-6 in Pacific Empire League play. They have to go to Healdsburg tomorrow and take on these same Prune Packers, and then back here, as we said, on Thursday, a 7:35 first pitch right here at McBean Stadium. And again, next week, Potters action on Tuesday, and then a 3-game series with the West Coast Kings on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then on Sunday, it's the Roseville Tigers. Go to LincolnPotters.com for tickets and for information. So that's all we've got from McBean Stadium. Our final score, a Healdsburg Prune Packers 9, your Lincoln Potters 4. For Mark the Phantom Lowe, for Riley the Engineer, Willie Preston, the interns, Jason, who was a little shaky today, and Carson. Of course, we say thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.